Josh Woodard here. We're here with the 2017 Hyundai Santa Fe with a 3.6. We're going to be replacing the alternator. It's having a lot of battery issues, so we're going to go ahead and get that out of the way so it's no longer an issue. Appreciate that light. We've already taken off the fender well, and we had a little piece right here. It's got 2 10mm that go right here. We've taken off. We're about to finish up. Thank you. Always important when you're doing anything with the electrical, we gotta disconnect the battery. So I've got Bobby over here. He's gonna take this 10mm off right here, and we're gonna get this out of the way so it can't get back onto this post there. First things first, we're gonna go ahead and pop these clips free and get the cover off. Set that to the side. So right here, you've got the tensioner bolt. That's where you're gonna be putting your 3/4. It's gonna be a 3/4, and I've got it on a actual belt tool itself. You just go ahead and get it on there. Turn it counterclockwise, slowly. And I got Bobby up there getting the belt off. We're gonna have one 14mm bolt right here. Sorry about that light, folks. Bobby's up there kind of moving it everywhere. But we got it. Thank you, Bobby. There's a 14mm there, and there's another 14mm at the top. It'll be easier to get to from the top, probably. But we're about to get those off, get those loose, and go from there. So the next step is we need to take off this lower shield, the splash shield for the motor. And to do that, you're gonna have a bunch of clips and 10mm. These 10mm don't come off. There's actually a plastic thing that goes around right here to kind of shield it better. So you'll just have little clips like these that you can't hardly see because I'm underneath the car. Right there. So right here at the top of the alternator, you got your first 14mm we're gonna take loose. It's right at the very top, right there. That's your top bolt for the alternator. Like I said, it's a 14mm guy. So with the shield out of the way, we'll be taking down this AC compressor. As you can see, those 2 bolts right there. There's 2 more just like it on top. The lines have enough slack on it to where you can lower the AC compressor down, zip tie it out of the way, and then you can work on the alternator. We only got 1 more bolt in the back wiring of the alternator and we'll be done. So on those 2 bolts right there for the AC compressor, those are 12mm, guys, 12mm. Got the 4 bolts out of the air compressor. Went ahead and got it sat on its own stool. That way nobody complains about it hanging. All we got left is the 10mm for the connector on the hot going to the battery, and then the wires in that clip that you can see on the back right there. It's got a push clip you'll pull out, and that one 14mm right there. We'll have this pulled out. We got the alternator out. We're about to take it and the battery down to the parts store and get new ones. That way we can get them thrown on, have them ready to go.
Got it on there. Yep.
So we got the belt back on, alternators back on, AC compressors back in place and on. All the electricals back hooked up. Bobby's up there putting the battery on right now. We're gonna put all the covers back on. We'll be good to go. So while we were down here, I noticed that there was an oil leak. You can see the little drip. I decided that it was either going to be an oil pan gasket or it was going to be the rear main seal. So we opened up the eye to look inside at the torque converter, and as you can see, it's dry as can be in there, so the rear main seal is not compromised. If you look over here, you can see the oil is right at the back side. That's why I assumed it, but it's coming from the top corner of the oil pan gasket.